Welcome friends to the astrology classes of S. Bhattacharya. Today's lesson is how to predict most accurately, 100% accurately and most amazingly with the help of D9 chart in every angle of life. From this video, you will be able to predict not 99%, 100% accurately and most amazingly with the help of D9 chart. You can predict all the events in life. So please follow this video several times as much as possible for you and take a brief note of each and every word and each and every sentence and each and every points of this video. And I think that this video is most important video in D9 series. So friends, I am coming to the point, and by the way, in this video there is two parts. First part is how to calculate the D9 chart, and the second part is the prediction part. Nowadays we are habituated to calculate the every part of astrology with the help of softwares and laptop. This is very harmful to us. First of all, we have to learn how to calculate the every part in astrology manually. Then we can think about the software and laptop. So I am coming to the first part, how to calculate D9 chart manually, and then I will come to the prediction part. So friends, I am coming into these lessons. Calculation and prediction of Navamsa D9 chart. The mathematical concept of Navamsa can be explained in different three ways described below. The first procedure is each Rashi is divided into 9 equal parts of 3 degree and 20 minutes each. Bodies in the 9 parts of a Rashi in D1 go into the 9 Rashis in D9 starting from itself, 9th sign or 5th sign in D1 based on whether the Rashi is a movable, fixed or dual. The second procedure is each sign is divided into 9 equal parts of 3 degree and 20 minutes each. Bodies in the 9th part of a Rashi in D1 go into 9 Rashis in D9 starting from Aries, Capricorn, Libra or Cancer based on whether the Rashi is a fiery, earthy, airy or watery sign in D1. The third procedure, there is very simple procedure for the beginners. Just multiply the number of previous sign with 9 in D1. Then add the number of nakshatra pada in the present sign in D1. Divide the total by 12. The remaining will tell us the Navamsa sign. This is the table of Navamsa. You can take the screenshot for future use and better understanding. Some fact about divisional charts including D9. This is most important for build up your basic knowledge on divisional charts. The result will be the same by these three ways described earlier, but this chart therefore has lost the significance of nakshatra quarters rising on other signs at the time of birth, and also the planets lost the significance of signs of their physical existence. So this is better to say that the all divisional charts, including Navamsa chart also, are not the physical chart but the logical chart. Please go through these sentences in several times for concrete base on divisional charts. Why we will give maximum importance to D9? These are some indirect examples. If you can understand the meaning, the inner meaning of the under mentioned indirect examples, then you can easily understand the importance of Navamsa chart. I just gave the examples indirectly to understand the importance of Navamsa chart. First, driving on a foggy night, we need a fog light. To catch a lure, we need lie detector. To see in dark night, we need night vision glasses. To identify a illusory, we need penetrating vision. To distinguish between real and fake gold, we need acid test. To measure the final or real dignity and potential of a student, we need to take exams. For quality check of any product, we need to see the ISI mark. For health issue, first we need to measure the immunity power. Judge a person by his qualities, not by look. Judge a astrologer by his knowledge, not by bank balance. Judge a food by the nutrition values, not by name or look. Without denying, judge a horoscope just like driving a car in foggy night without headlight. Give promotion to a student without taking any exam. Taking food without knowing the nutrition value. To trust a man just by good look. Concept of a tree without root. Concept of a laptop without CPU. I repeating that if you can understand the inner meaning in depth of these points, then you can easily understand the importance of Navamsa chart. Examples are the better way to give the clear concept to the students. I use this technique, the technique of examples in my classes also. So next, what to be judged in D9? Ascendant, 9th, 11th and 7th houses, house lords of D1 and D9. Lord of the house of interest of D1 and D9. If you want to judge the final outcome, the final fulfillment of profession of any chart, then you have to consider the D1 10th lord and D9 10th lord. Chief governor of D9, that is Venus. Atma Karaka and Amatta Karaka planets of D1 and D9 also. Vargattama and Vavattama planets. And now, how to interpret D9 through D1 ascendant lord? See the ownership and placement of ascendant lord of D1 in D9. If it is well in D1 and well in D9 both, then the native is much lucky by internally and ultimately. There is a continuation of success throughout his life, from born to death. If it is well in D1 but not well in D9, then the native is not fully lucky and successful, especially in the second half of life. It is just like a person known as happy by the world but very unhappy internally, like a king who lost his everything. If it is not well in D1 but well in D9, then the person may not have material success in the first part of his life, but he will be honest, honored by the world, educated and respectable for the world also. Especially the second part of his life will be successful, like a minister whose salary is not so good but leading a life like a rich. This planet means the D1 ascendant lord shows the first part of the picture in D1, and the same planet shows the second part of the picture in D9. If D1 ascendant and 10th lord, this is an example, if D1 ascendant and 10th lord Jupiter is placed in second in D1, then there will be much material gain. And if in D9 5 and 8 lord Jupiter is in 9th, then the person will be converted to a monk at the last part of his life from a rich and lavish life, just like Gautam Buddha. It shows the transformation from the first part to the second part of life. Now, how to interpret D9 through D9 ascendant lord? In the previous part, I told how to interpret the D1 ascendant lord with the help of D9. Now, I am going to describe how to interpret the D9 ascendant lord through D9 itself. This is the final step to make a final conclusion about one's life. If the ownership and placement of D9 ascendant lord is well in D9, then this is nothing but a final and complete Raj Yoga. If the ownership and placement of D9 ascendant lord is not well in D9, then despite all the qualities and qualifications, it is very difficult and hard for him to get established. The life will be very difficult in the second half of life, and especially in the dosha of that planet. That planet means D9 ascendant lord. I am talking about the placement and significations of D9 ascendant lord in D9. Sorry. Through the above procedure, we can conclude the final destiny of one's life by including Vargattama, Bhavattama, Atmakaraka and Amattakaraka planets according to this rule. Just repeat this procedure I described with the Vargattama, Bhavattama, Atmakaraka and Amattakaraka planets with the D9 ascendant lord also. To get complete success in life, one should have well placement of D1 ascendant lord in D1 and D9 both. Well placement of D9 ascendant lord in D9. Good natural and functional relation between the ascendant lord of D1 and D9. Sorry again. The relation means the natural relationship between the D1 and D9 ascendant lord, or functional relationship, and one can appear in other star, etc. This is necessary to get the dosha of D1 and D9 ascendant lord in his matured life. If anyone have the said combinations, then nothing to see again. That is the final combination. That person will be as same as a king. Even God can't deny this combination. Just compare the D1 ascendant lord in D9. Judge the D1 ascendant lord in D9 and judge the D9 as an individual chart. Judge the D9 ascendant lord in D9. There is no need to compare D9 ascendant lord with D1. Just compare D1 ascendant lord with D9. How to interpret final destiny of every event in life related to every house. This is the most important part. If you want to know the final destiny, dignity and outcome, etc. of any matter in life, like success, education, marriage, money, profession, etc., then repeat the said procedure from first to last with that house lord under consideration instead of ascendant lord. If you want to know the ultimate success of profession, then repeat these said procedures with the D1 10th lord and D9 10th lord. Just compare D1 10th lord in D9. Just judge D1 10th lord in D9 and judge D9 10th lord in D9. Take the nature, dosha, etc. of that house lord under consideration also. Consider only D9 placement. Take the power. Power means acceleration, debilitation in own house, in Mulatrikan, etc. of that house lord of D1 in D9. Any planet, please take it in mind, any planet placed in 8, 12 or debilitated in D9 can't give any positive result. If in any chart or any stream of astrology means KP astrology, Caspar interlink theory, Nari astrology, if you find a planet that is very benefic or malefic, then recheck its placement in D9 for confirmation. Ultimately, is it benefic or malefic? It can say only D9 chart. This point is also very important. Take the number of suns travelled by any planet from D1 to D9. If Sun is in Leo in D1 and in Cancer in D9, then it traveled 12 signs. That is very inauspicious in every angle of life. If Sun placed in Taurus in D9, then the traveled sign would be 10. It would be very auspicious for government job. Please take it into the mind. Also consider the distance from any planet placed from its Mulatrikon sign in D9. If the planet placed in 12 or 8 from its Mulatrikon sign, then it should be considered D9 as inauspicious planet, and placed in 11, Kona or Kendra from its Mulatrikon sign in D9, then it should be considered as much auspicious. Actives after one Saturn return, that is 30 years. One Saturn return means when Saturn will cover the 360-degree journey from the time of your birth. That is called one Saturn return. That is near about 30 years. This is an example also. To choose the most reliable person among many persons, or choose the right partner, just repeat the said procedure from first to last with moon and ascendant lord instead of only ascendant lord. If you want to know the inner quality of any person, the inner state of mind of any person, then check the placement and ownership of moon in D9 and check the D9 ascendant lord in D9, and also check the placement and ownership of D9 fifth lord in D9. This procedure has a great implement in our society also, to choose the right partner, to choose the right friend, and to avoid the harmful people. You can apply this procedure. So friends, I think this is the most important video in D9 series to learn how to interpret and how to apply the D9 chart in every angle of our life for our every need. If you will be able to make a concrete grip in D9 by watching my videos, my lessons, then nothing other is important for you, because D9 is the final decision maker. D9 takes the final decision in every angle of our life. With the help of D9, not only 99%, you can predict the 100% accurately and 100% amazingly. So friends, this is my wish that I will make the described and cream videos in every part of Vedic and other stream of astrology. Please keep watching to make your knowledge base. And this is my motto also. I will make my viewers rich by astrological knowledges. So friends, for today, namaste and tata.